Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome to my page. How are you guys? Welcome to DIY Crafts by Dar. We're going to make some cute little reindeer today. So these guys are going to sit on shelves. There's a girl, I can't tip it, all the pieces will fall off, and a little boy, reindeer, and they're going to be chunky shelf sitters. Say that 3 times fast. How are you guys? Happy Friday. We made it. We made it. So, whew, deep breath. So I have all weekend to get everything ready for my craft show. I have tons of things that my granddaughter has base coated, like trays and trays of things that I am busy assembling. These are one of them, but I decided to grab a set that hasn't been painted to show you guys how to paint them. They are going to be so darn cute, guys. I don't know. I just love them. I just think they're so sweet. I love reindeer anyways, and they're like about that tall. So I thought that I could actually put them in the little 5x5 box frame, but they're bigger than that. So they are bigger than the 5x5 box frame, the inside. I'm thinking I should shrink it down so I have just the face part to put in there. Wouldn't that be cute to have 2 of those? I'm thinking of doing that. Okay, so if I had really thought about it ahead of time, I would have already done that. But yeah, so here's the face part. It does not, even just the face without the antlers, does not fit in there. So I'll shrink it down to our 5x5 size. I think that will be really cute in there. Anyways, how are you guys? Happy Friday. We made it. Lots of things happened this week with me, with my craft shows and work and all of that. So, guys, I just want to say that I am just so happy to be here. I don't like it on the mornings where I have to rush, and next week is going to be rush. Tuesday through Friday, I'm going to just be really quick. Like our projects are going to be 5-minute projects because I will be out the door. I have to be down in Chula Vista, which through traffic can take me an hour to get there through traffic. So I have to be down there by 8 o'clock every day next week. So we will be having very quick projects next week, but it's okay because it's good to have quick projects, 5, 10, 15-minute projects so that you don't have to sit and listen to me talk or laugh. I recently had somebody ask me on my, again, and I don't know if it's the same person, I have to go back and look, again asked me on my YouTube video, because I upload this to video right after, why do you laugh all the time at everything? And I'm like, because I'm happy and I love life. I don't know. I just laugh. I love to laugh. I love to make others laugh too. I'm silly a lot. And I think that if we can't laugh at ourselves, that's pretty sad. Some people just go around angry with a chip on their shoulder and everybody's out to get them. I'm not that way. I've had my moments in life where I had things where people weren't so nice and I just let go of it. I just can't go there. Okay. So I don't play the game. I choose not to play. There goes the laugh again. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. We're going to paint these cute little reindeer. I hope I got the right. Maybe I needed another layer, or maybe I got too many layers. There's supposed to be a total of 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the right. Okay, it looked different, but then I put my glasses on. That always helps, right, guys? Putting your glasses on gives you a whole different perspective sometimes. It is so funny how that works. Oops, I need to turn that off. There's a sale. Okay, so that's a Shopify sale. Maybe one of you guys, maybe one of you guys are shopping. Let me turn that off so that it's not annoying. Yesterday I had to have my phone on. We had some things going on at work. So I needed to be able to be present all the time. Let me see who is here. Let me see. There There is that. Look, and let me share this to VIP really quickly. I want to make sure that I get it over there. Turn down your volume, darling. All right, I know. So, how's your weather, guys? It is gorgeous outside. I had to put up another piece of cardboard because the sun was shining right through onto here. Okay, there. Share it to VIP. Okay. Good morning, Carrie. How are you? Happy Friday. Hi, Pam. Hi, Linda. Hi, Betty. Good morning, Wanda. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Nana. Hi, Mary Lee. Good morning, Laura. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Sylvia. Lots of sunshine and coffee. You know, I've had a cup of coffee and there's plenty of sunshine coming right through that window. Oh, Tony, yes, absolutely. Come back and watch this replay. It's going to be fun. Hi, Denise. Oh, thank you, April. I just laugh at things because why not? Why not laugh? I don't want to cry, right? It's okay. Honestly, the person was probably just asking, why am I that way? Because I just am. That is my personality. That's just me, you know? I get silly. I just laugh about life because you're not going to come out of it alive. Enjoy it while you can because we just don't know, you know? There's no guarantees that tomorrow I'm not going to walk out of this house and get hit by a bus, you know, get hit by a trash truck. I tell you, I had deja vu the other day. I was heading to my craft show Tuesday morning. I was heading to my craft show and I had my truck and my trailer and I was behind a trash truck. Do you all recall when me and my granddaughter got the front of our vehicle run over by a trash truck and then pushed down the street? And we thought we were going to be crushed by it. I was behind a trash truck and I stayed way back. Okay, so because it says it can back up at any moment, believe it can, and it did that day. We were driving forward and all of a sudden it was reversing, and they said it was my fault. It was not my fault. Anyways, I had that deja vu moment the other day driving to the craft show. The trash truck is literally like 4 or 5 car lengths ahead of me, and it stops to pick up trash. And in my brain, I'm thinking, oh, it better not go into reverse. You know how it has those arms that reach out? I'm just thinking it better not go into reverse. Anyways, it didn't. And as soon as I could go around it with my truck and trailer, I did. But, oh, I just hate that. And my granddaughter says she has the same thing happen, which is sad because we both have that fear of trash trucks now, probably all our life till I'm 99 and I get Alzheimer's, then I am going to be worried about a trash truck flipping it into reverse. Anyways, oh my goodness. Thank you, Nana. Thanks, Denise. I just love you guys. You guys are amazing. Laura, thank you. I love being here. So it is what it is. I'm going to continue to laugh. And it was just a question. They weren't mean about it. So, and I'm never mean back. I just don't. I did post the 3 chunky snowmen late last night. I did finally post them. They are there. I can put the link here if you want. It's all on one. So you can get 1, 2, or 3, or you can get all 3. So I did post that. Hi, Darlene. How are you? Laura says she saw it posted. Yes. And I posted a little link to it last night on the page. Hi, Karen. Hi, Janine. Hi, Chris. Hi, Mary. How are you? Lori, today is the day. Oh, your husband is in the hospital with, oh gosh. Yes. We are going to pray for him. I am so sorry. Oh gosh. That's so hard. The hospital's the place for him though. So I'm glad that he's there and hopefully they can do everything they can to get it under control. I know that's so hard. I just, I'm sorry you're going through that. Lots and lots of prayers for you. So hi Monique, how are you? I know everybody else is going to pray too. Hi Shelly. Hi Deb, my sister. Hi Julie. How are you guys? All right, so let's get started on this. I enough talking, Darlene. I get told that too, that I talk too much. Well, you know what? I like to have a relationship with my people. I don't just like to get on here and say, here's the project. I like to be able to talk to you guys, see what's going on in your lives, and pray for you guys, and ask for prayers. So, you know, there's times when I have to ask, and there's times when you have to ask, and that's fine. We do what we do, and that's the type of page it is. This is not a tutorial page. This is a page for friendship and love, and learning and learning to love crafts. So it's a page for all that stuff. And we are family. So you guys keep being you, and I will keep being me. And I'm hoping to bring you the nativity again this weekend with a little twist to it. So I am hoping. So my nativity was the very first thing to sell at the craft show last weekend, which was crazy. So, okay, so here's how it works. So this one's a girl, has a little bow. Let me go a little bit closer so that you can see better. Okay, I'm going to take her apart. Okay, it's layers. All right, so there's a bow, there's a nose, there are antlers, and there's a face, and there's ears. So it's really super easy. That's all the layers that need to be painted. Then at the back, there are 3 layers that will get glued together. Okay, so 3 layers that will get glued together. We'll probably glue that together right now. And then this one is the boy. He has Christmas lights, and then his nose, his antlers, his face, and his ears. Okay, so there's not a ton that gets painted. I had one pre-painted ready to go, and I'm like, no, I need to teach you how to do that. So let's glue these pieces together and set them right above there. That way they can just be gluing. And where's my bottle that has a lot of glue? This one. So thank you, Mary Lee. Oh, yes, I will. So I will be adding these. I've taken the pictures, the raw pictures of the wood. So that was another thing. I needed to have some that weren't painted to take the picture, because I gave them to my granddaughter to paint yesterday without taking the picture. So I always like to have the raw wood so you can see all the layers too. Now that's a lot of glue. Ooh, maybe too much. Okay, I'm going to stand up. And you need to make sure that these are absolutely flat on the bottom when you glue it together so that it stands. Now, there is a trick. If you happen to have it where it is not even, I have turned on my hot glue gun, and I have put hot glue on the bottom to even it out before. Okay, so there is a way to fix it if you have a problem, or you can put regular glue. Okay, so now I'm going to lean it onto here. I'm getting everything even, and I'm going to set it to the side. Okay, so you want to have it on a completely flat surface to get all of those bottom layers even, so that it's going to sit right. Okay, so then we're going to put it right up here at the top to dry while we're doing all of our painting. Okay, so there's a total of 4 layers of the little reindeer, and then there's like his nose and pieces like that. So that would be like the 5th little small layers, but not a full layer. You know what I mean? So there's 4 layers that make him stand. It makes him a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, so I don't use 1/4 inch. Some people use 1/4 inch. I don't, because it's more difficult for the laser to cut, and it's more expensive, and it's not necessary. You don't have to. It also makes it twice as heavy to mail. So we're using 1/8 inch, and so our little guy will be a total of 1/2 inch when we glue all of the pieces together, and then a little bit bigger with like the nose and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I have a flat area right here, so he's going to stand. And I mean, at some point I should show you the trick in case yours does not stand. Okay, so come on, you can do it. I think that I have paint right there. I'm like, why are you not standing? Stand up. Stand up. Okay, there we go. All right, so you want to make sure that it's going to stand, and now we're going to paint. All right, where's my little board? And I need new tape on all my boards, guys. Your fear is walking behind a car in a parking lot with a reverse light. Oh yeah. That's right. You know what, Michelle? Yeah, that is a big fear. That is a big fear. So I almost got hit in my truck go at the craft show. I was going to tell you guys about that. So at the craft show that same morning, okay, so first I had the fear of the trash truck. It's not really a fear, it's just something that flashes into my head. So because we've had that happen before, the same exact thing flashes through my head. I replay it in my head that it's happening again, and I hate that. I hate that feeling because, you know, it's just ridiculous that our brains do that. Okay, I'm going to put all my pieces out here. So when I pulled into the parking lot at the preschool that morning, I'm always really careful with my truck and trailer. It's very long. I have a specific entrance that I pull into so I can swing wide and go around all the vehicles and head over to what is a really great straightaway parking area. It's a perfect place for my trailer. So as I'm pulling through the parking lot, and I'm making sure that I'm looking for vehicles and people and all of that, a lady quickly pulls out of her spot and almost hits the trailer. I think she saw the truck go by, and she wasn't expecting a trailer behind it. And I had to lay on the horn, and I think she might have thought I was rude, but I tell ya, she almost hit my trailer. I think she came within inches when she just came to a screeching halt right there. Okay. Can you guys see okay? It is really bright in here. Okay. I hope it's okay on your screen. It looks okay on my phone. I might have to get blackout drapes over there. I might have to do that. Okay, let's start painting. I don't know that I have a palette dish. Somewhere. Even if I have just the Chocator ones, those will work if I need it. Yeah, and I'll need that for something. Okay, so the antlers I'm going to do in, it is espresso. You can use dark chocolate too. Espresso just happened to be the color that I grabbed, and it is a dark chocolate brown. If you want to do them light buttermilk, you can do them light buttermilk too. I go back and forth on what color do I want my antlers to be. Sometimes I want it to be light buttermilk. When I used to personalize reindeer ornaments, a lot of times the personalization was on the antlers. So I would do them in light buttermilk. But we're gonna use a dark color. These are not gonna be personalized. My people at the craft show ask, and I say, I'm so sorry, we don't do that anymore, and I do not have a pen or anything for personalizing. So they were so used to me always being able to personalize everything, and they would bring me other things throughout the craft shows to personalize. Yeah, so they were a little bit spoiled for years and years. Okay, so espresso is that color. We might have to put 2 coats on some of these. We'll see when we're all done. We'll see what we have to do. Okay. Hi, Maria. How are you? It looks fine for you. Okay, perfect. On my screen that I have my Switcher Studios, it is really, really bright, and I can hardly see. On my phone, it looks fine. Okay, let's put these somewhere up here, I guess. Right there. Okay, and then my bowl, I'm going to do a Christmassy green. It's going to be Hauser medium green, it's this color right here. Right there. All right. So, yeah, happy Friday. We made it. We made it. Okay, so bow's going to be that color. All right. When we do the Christmas lights, we're going to just do them red and green, red and green. Okay, so it's going to be a little different rather than all of the Christmas colors like I usually do every Christmas color. It's not going to be that way. Okay, so Hauser medium green. Okay, and then these are going to be cotton candy. So this is going to be so cute. I can't wait. I have a whole bunch painted. I just haven't assembled them. So my granddaughter yesterday painted, and then next week she'll be here when I'm not here. So I will be at my craft show. She'll be here helping Tara, and she'll be here Wednesday, Thursday, and actually Friday. So she'll be helping next week. Well, I am gone. I am gone to the craft show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a crazy week, but it's a good week, you know. I'm glad that I can do the craft show. It helps out my vendors a lot. So a lot of them, they rely on that. That's their income. So I'm really happy that I am able to continue doing a show that, you know, the show actually goes way, way back. So that show's been going on over 40 years, way longer than I've been doing the show. It started out in someone's house and then it moved, I think, to another house, and then it moved to Roar Manor. If you're here in California, in San Diego, you probably have heard of Roar Manor. It is a place that it goes way back to the 60s. Marilyn Monroe stayed there. Way back. So it is now a park, but the Roar Manor is condemned. They did not keep up with it, which is really sad. And as far as someone paying for it, there's nobody that has stepped up to pay for to fix it. The last couple of years that we did the craft show, when you would go in the upstairs, the floor was squishy. You would walk and you were afraid, I'm going to be falling through. So it was, and even the floor on the main level was a little squishy. So it would take a lot to fix it. It really just needed to have it completely demoed and rebuilt, but I don't think that's going to happen. So that was the next place. And then it moved to the Sweetwater Women's Club, the Sweetwater Community Church. And then 2 years ago, that was our last year. And last fall, it moved over to Chula Vista, to the First United Methodist Church on East 8th Street. So that's where we're at. And that's where we will be next week, starting Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we tear down. So our hours: tip, thin coat of paint, while wet, sprinkle glitter, it dries, tap off, and excess. Oh, pretty. Yeah. You said the lights. The lights were green and red. They are. So the lights will be green and red. I just paint the whole thing gray first. And then I'll go back and I'll do the green and red, because the strand part on the lights is a little difficult to just do by itself. So I go ahead and I just do it all gray. So the gray that I used was slate gray. The red, did I tell you the red, country red for the nose? So yeah, so I always base coat the whole thing, because that little tiny strand would be hard to just do by itself. So I will go back and do the red and green afterwards. But great question. Great question. It just makes it easier for me. And gray is really easy to paint over. It kind of gives it a base color. So this is honey brown. And if you want glitter on it, that is awesome. I'm kind of thinking on the nose I should do, don't you think I should do shimmer, our shimmer crimson on the nose? I am thinking that I need shimmer crimson on the nose. I am thinking that he needs a sparkly nose. I'm going to do that. Okay, let's try this and see what second coats we need, and we'll do the lights. So, that's absolutely. Ask me anytime. I have no problem with that. So I just do it the easy way. But I think shimmer crimson on the lights, on the noses, would be really, really super cute. So let me do that. How are you, Karen Ramonko? Miss Karen is getting classes. Couples classes for doing, are you doing ink? Is that what you're doing? Ink classes with them? That would be really fun to do t-shirts with couples. I think that would be great. You use a paint marker. Okay, I'm moving I had to move my thing. I have my phone plugged in. Let me find my shimmer really quickly. I tend not to use paint markers on the MDF because it soaks it up too fast. But you can do it after it's been coated, after you've done your first layer. You can definitely do that. Let me find, where's my shimmer red? Shimmer Crimson, where are you? You're hiding from me. It should be over here on the side where all my shimmers are supposed to be. You are not where you're supposed to be. Why not? Why not? See, that's why I should have everything out. But I didn't think about it. I did not think about it until we're already working on stuff. And then I'm like, I should grab shimmer. All right, guys. I might have to add it later. I might be out of it too. You know how sometimes I just been tossing my jars and not putting a new one in. Do I have one over here? I don't think I do. I don't have one on the shelf. All right, so I will have to add shimmer later, I think. I'm looking for it in my drawer. And I'm not seeing it right away. It usually is just right there on the side where all my shimmer should be. Things have gotten moved around, and I need to take everything out, and I need to sort all my colors again. What happens is when I grab some from my craft shows, I don't always get them put back in there. Can you hear me moving my stuff around? I'm sorry, it's really loud, I'm sure. Okay, well, I am not finding Shimmer Crimson, but I could grab it from, Hey, hang on just a second. I know where I have some. I'll be right back. Don't talk about me. I will be right back. I'm going to grab a jar of Shimmer Crimson so that we can do that. And plus, I need a new one. Okay, guys, I have a brand new jar from my craft show. I had my box from my craft show, so here we go. My other jar, I know that my other jar was getting to the end, and sometimes when it's just dried out, I don't reconstitute it. I will toss it. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look at all that goodness. I love that. Okay, so I don't think I need another coat on the red. I'm just going to grab, let's just get this off of here. Let's get some of this right off of there and paint it right onto the nose. Yeah, so now I have some. I'm pretty sure that my jar was really low. Sometimes it might even be in with my craft show stuff. I might have taken it to my craft show and it's still in with all of that stuff. Okay. All right, there's that. So let's see what other, and I'm messy. Let's see what other things I need to do. I need to do a second coat on my antlers. My antlers are not solid, so I need to grab that brush from here. Besides Mod Podge, what dries clear? Glue dries clear. I'm not sure. Mod Podge is great for that though. But glue dries clear mostly. Oh, Deb, have a great day at work, sis. 30 people to contact. Oh, that's awesome, Karen. Very cool. I'm glad that you're doing ink. I think ink is great. It's a great thing to teach. And people love t-shirts, don't they? People just love t-shirts. You know, I mean, I just found my stash where I had put my Christmas t-shirts from last year, and I have a Thanksgiving one in there too, so I'm going to get to start to wear those. But I knew it was going to be hot today and that I was going to be working outside a little bit. I need to get my trailer and my truck ready for the craft show. There is way too much in it. Remember how I had to have double displays? I need to take out the second display because I don't have 2 craft shows this weekend, but I had my displays in there for 2 craft shows. So I need to take those out because I have even more things that I need at this craft show. At my craft show coming up, I have cute little bags that we supply people with So like little plaid bags, a little gift bag, you know, for they actually can reuse. So that's what we pack their stuff at the register with. And so that takes up a lot of space in my vehicle. Plus all the registers and all of that stuff. So I have to repack my truck and trailer with just the essentials this weekend. Oh my goodness. So I was thinking I'd start today. Okay, let's put a second coat on these reindeer. They kind of are see-through. So let's do a second coat. And that is my honey brown. So speaking of honey, guys, I got the bestest honey candy yesterday. It is from a company that does candy with honey and cream. And it was so yummy. I was like, oh my gosh. And then they have one, there's another company that has pomegranate with just chocolate, with the dark chocolate and cane sugar. So I can actually have that. So that, I'm like, I don't know why, but I keep thinking about these things. Maybe because Christmas is coming up and everybody gets to eat all the goodies and I don't. So I was like, I'm going to find something for me to be able to have. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to dry this. Let's do our lights right there first. Let's do that first. It's cold there down in the 20s. Oh my goodness. Let's see, unless you're asking what to use when assembling pieces to put versus sealing. Oh, okay. Yeah, Krylon afterwards. You can spray it with Krylon. White glue like Elmer's. Yeah, that works too. Are you saying that because of the glitter? I'm not sure exactly why you're asking the question, but we can help you with that if you want to kind of expand on that and tell us why you need to know what dries clear. We are always here to help you. Okay, red here. I do need to do cheekies, and I have this little brush here to do cheeks. It's a little round dauber. It's just the right size. I bought these on purpose because I knew that I would need that. Okay, so my lights, I have 2 little brushes to do the lights. So I'm just going to do red, green, red, green. All right. And my red is my country red. I actually got a cherry red the other day. It doesn't paint well, okay? So some reds are more transparent than you would like them to be. So they do not always paint solid. I had to put 3 coats of it. So I wasn't happy about that because, you know, that's just extra time and extra paint that you have to do. So the country red is pretty good. I don't think that I'll have to put a second coat. It probably will be okay on here. Okay, and then the green is the Hauser medium green. Okay, so just doing that part on the lights, leaving the top part of the light gray and the strand part gray. Okay, so you can do it whatever color you want. If you want to do silver, that's absolutely fine. Silver is a great color to do it. I just tend to do gray because gray is easier. Silver sometimes takes a couple of coats because it's different. The metallic is different. Okay, I'm going to dry this. We need to do our cheekies. Whoop. It just jumped. At least it didn't jump on my lap, guys. I'm telling you. And I have to make sure I'm grabbing everything that I drop on the floor. Yesterday, puppies had a mini squeegee. Yeah, slate gray is the gray. Yeah, it sure is. That's slate gray. Okay, let's dry. Dry. And we'll do our cheekies and we'll do our eyeballs. They need eyeballs still. And we'll see if that red, we might need to do a second coat on the red. I might have lied. Well, sometimes when you dry it, it is a different color. And you know what? You could do shimmer on that if you want to, but I'm kind of thinking I don't want to do shimmer on all of my light bulbs for all of the strands, and I want them to look alike. I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Maybe I do want shimmer. Like, what do you think? Should I do shimmer on the light bulbs? No, because then he'll take away from the nose. The nose is special. Let's leave the nose like that. Okay, so I think we're pretty dry. Let me stand up. I think it looks good. I don't think we need a second coat. Gosh, you know what? I stood up and I'm like, oh yeah, actually the green needs a second coat. So let's do that. Let's do a second coat on that. We're going to do the eyeballs. We're going to do cheekies. May as well do a second coat on the red. May as well, just to have it. And I'm thinking I'm going to do red for the cheeks. I just need to get off a whole bunch of the paint onto a paper towel. I don't want it to be all globby and dark red. I want it to be red, but not dark red. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that pretty? I love the shimmer on the nose part. I think that's going to be super cute. I'm going to grab a paper towel, okay, and I'm going to fold it, and we're going to do the cheeks. So I need a little bit more red. And we actually can just take these off of here. It'd probably be easier to just take those off and do them. I can see my eyeballs. It might be hard for you to see where the eyeballs go, but I can see where they go. We're going to use, maybe we'll just use the end of this. We'll put some black in here and use the end of this, but we need some more red. So, hi Sandra, how are you? Maybe just a white paint pen to catch the light reflection. Oh yeah, definitely going to do my white paint pen. Where is it? Somewhere. Probably not in here. I think we'll use white paint to do that because I don't see my white paint pen. I actually just ordered some more last night because I took some to my craft show. I think they're packed in my craft show stuff. I ordered some white paint pens that come in today. Okay, so get off as much as you can. You do not want this to be globby on the cheeks. Okay, so I'm just kind of twisting and getting most of it off, and then I'm going to go where the cheeks are going to be on either side of the nose, like right in this area. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of tap and spin this, kind of twist it. Okay, so 1, 2. I think that on the others I probably will choose a lighter color that's a little bit dark for me, because you know what? Here, let's do this. Let me get I'm not really loving that. Let me get a Clorox wipe. You can change your mind. I'm going to get a Clorox wipe and take that off. I'm not loving that. I think that is too dark. Let's grab some pink paint. Okay, so it's not going to take off all of it. It will be fine. Okay, I didn't love that color. I think it's too bright. Okay, so we're going to grab some pink paint. Let's try that. That was too much. It was too bright. All right, so let's try it again. And some people use actual blush. I don't use actual blush on my stuff. But let's do this. Let's get us some pink paint, and we'll kind of mix it. We're still going to use the same thing. So I'm going to get, and maybe we can just get a lot of it off. There was not enough of it off. It was, and every time I twist it, it's like flipping out of my hand. Maybe I just needed to get more off. There was way too much still on the brush. So maybe that is just the key. I didn't take enough off. Let's try it again. Okay, maybe now we'll just get a light dusting on there of blush, kind of, sort of, maybe. You can choose a whole different color. Okay, yeah, that's much better. It's not as bright as it was. I know it looks really bright in the thing. It's not as bright in person. Okay, so it's not as bright as it's looking on the screen. And I may use a pinkish color. There we go. Okay. But that's better. And then the nose is brighter. Okay. I think that's going to be okay. All right. I'm going to be okay with that. Okay, so there's the nose, and then we're going to have the eyeballs. So let me get some black. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I'm looking at it going, do I like that? I can always paint over it. But no, I think it's fine like that. So let's get black for eyeballs. So we just need, my palette dishes are in the other room. We're just going to use the corner of this. We're going to do our eyeball. We will use some white paint to do some detailing. I'm going to use the end of this brush. to just get a good size dot for my eyeball. 1, so dip dots. 2, remember these eyeballs take a little bit to dry. Okay, I'm going to do eyelashes later when it's completely dry. So some people do use just regular blush. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Oh, sorry guys. Woo. I didn't want to be doing the eyeballs while while I was sneezing. Okay, so there's one eyeball. There's another eyeball. Okay. All right, I'll go back and I will do eyelashes, and then on the girl, and I'll do eyebrows on the boy. Okay, you can use. Where's glue in a separate? Okay, you would. Oh, okay, to make them look like glass. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You could definitely do that if you wanted to do that. Asking what. Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you for all of the suggestions, guys. Yes. So, and hi, Sandra. Did I say hi? You guys are such great helpers for each other. Let's dry the eyeballs a little bit. Remember, it takes a little while for that to dry. We're going to do some white highlights on things, and we're going to start gluing together. Yeah, the eyeballs take a while, so when you're painting something, sometimes it's best to do the eyeballs first and then just be doing all the other stuff. I do need to ink the edges, so I will very carefully do that. And you don't want to have your heat gun hold it in one place too long. My eyeballs are kind of bubbling up. It's okay. All right, let's call that good. Okay, I'm going to grab my ink pad and I'm going to ink the edges on this. And I'm going to be careful to avoid my eyeballs there. Does that make sense? All right. So around and around and around we go. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of white highlights. We'll put a highlight in the cheeky. I always do one on the top of the cheek. And then we can put a highlight on the nose with white going across. And then on the light bulbs and all of that. So totally can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do glitter, absolutely can do that. Let's grab all of these things off of here. Our antlers. A paint pen is so much easier. Oh, I have one right here. Here we go. Here's my white paint pen that I was looking for right there. These actually last. Okay, these are the insides of the ears. And then we have our little bow, okay? So if you wanted to do the bow with green, you could definitely do that. Should I do that? Ooh, how about doing it with the shimmer, with our shimmer olive? I should do that. My shimmer olive is pretty solid. Let's do some shimmer olive sparkles on there. Let's just do that. So it's really changing the color, but that's okay. That's all right because it doesn't matter, right? And it might dry clear. Okay, so I put shimmer olive on there, and we'll just set that to the side. It's going to dry really quickly. We're going to start doing our white highlights. Okay, if you wanted to put shimmer on these, you definitely can. Do you want me to put shimmer on the lights? I could put shimmer on the lights. I could put shimmer olive on here. I don't even need that much. Well, really, I have it on my brush. So even if I just kind of put a little bit, it doesn't have to be on the whole thing. I could do that. Okay, so I don't like glitter because glitter comes off. Glitter is a nightmare at the cash register. I don't appreciate the glitter at my craft shows. Glitter is itchy when you have to deal with it and you're working with it all day long. Okay, so there we go. I think that'll be cute. Okay, highlight with the white marker. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Nana. Happy Veterans Day to everybody, too. I know. I tend to forget those things. My husband is a vet. Sometimes I can't keep track of what day it is, right? So he is out in the desert. He is out there with my daughter and her husband and some neighbors. So I can't go because I have to get ready for my craft show. I hope to make it out there for a desert trip this season, but this was not the one. When it is time for my craft shows, and I don't ever tell him, no, I don't think you should go. You need to be here for me. I would never do that. Okay, so I'm going to use my little white marker, and this marker is great for this. I love being able to just use the marker rather than painting. This one is from Artistro. Can you see it? Artistro. Wendy, you love glitter. You're so funny. I am not a glitter girl. I like the shimmers though. So the shimmers work perfect for me because they do not release the glitter everywhere. So I love using the shimmer because of that. I think that's a great thing. Okay, I'm going to put some little highlights on here. I love the little white markers for that reason. I'm just going to do a few. Let's see, should we do them from this direction? I'm trying to pay attention to which direction these go. All right, so highlights on those with the markers. This paint marker actually is really good. So let me just kind of put a few on here and here and here. I don't need to put it on the light bulbs because it already has all of that. So I just kind of put it around the bow. Can you see it at all? I think that's good. I can always add more. I'm going to put a few on the antlers. I'll just put some highlights. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay, it's totally up to you. You don't even have to do this part. This is an optional part. It will look fine without the highlights. These white markers are great though. But once I started, I have to finish, right? So I have to do it on all of the antlers so it looks right. So that means I actually have 10 girls and 10 boys that are painted, and I just have to glue them together. My granddaughter painted yesterday. She worked a couple extra hours and got trays and trays and trays of things ready for me. I think I have 11 projects to just glue together. And some of them are signs. And some of them are gnomes, and some of them are sitters like these. Some of them are the word ones. It's such a variety. Some of them are small, easy projects, snowmen, and some of them are long projects, like 10 of these guys of each, 10 boys, 10 girls. That's a lot. That was a lot. So I was happy that she wanted to work some extra hours. It was kind of nice because sometimes she just wants to get out of here, but I told her I really need to have extra help right now. Having somebody base coat is like so nice because then I can just focus on detail work. So base coating, if you don't know what that means, base coating is the first coat of paint on everything, and then I go back and I do the teeny tiny detail and shading and all of that. So all right, I think we're ready to glue together, and my eyeballs actually dried pretty quickly. I can actually do my eyelashes. So I know I hate the mess too. I'm just not a glitter person, guys. Okay, let's do our eyelashes. This is our little girly. And then the boy will have eyebrows. Little eyebrows. Just like that. Okay. Oh, I need to do a little white highlight on the cheekies. I tend to do it a little bit bigger than the other little dots. Now, if you want to put a mouth, you can definitely do a mouth. This one does not have one. And I'm looking to see, did I miss anything? I don't think I did. I think that's it. Okay, let's start gluing this together. I'm going to stand up so that I can start gluing everything onto the face that needs to be on the face, and then we'll glue it onto the back part. Remember we did the back part? So nose goes there, And you can't glue the antlers on, you have to glue them onto this part. And hopefully everything stayed and didn't move. Okay, so let's bring this in. So have to bring in our little pieces, and we're going to glue this on. And you know what you could do? You could put the glue on that side if you wanted to. I'll do that on the next one. I'll do that on the next one. That will be better probably. Okay, and then get it even. You want to make sure that it's even. Remember, you want it to stand up. So if it's not even, then that's a problem because he won't stand. And you will be playing, you'll be chasing it. There we go, right there. Okay, and then you want your glue in here. And you're gonna, and let's just do this. So the next one, I'm gonna just put my glue onto the backer piece because guys, that will be easier. Here's an antler. Okay, an antler for you and an antler for you. And then we have our little inside part of the ear. You have to put it in like, it has to be completely even, if you know what I mean. You can't go at an angle. You need to be going straight down. Okay, and then this is the boy. Oh, guys, I had when I sneezed, it was because I was having some allergies. Sorry. I had to wipe my nose. Okay, this is going to go here. Let's see, do we want it this way or that way? I think we want it this way so the grain is down. That's super cute like that. That's going to go right there. And then you want to check and make sure that it's even again. Okay, so if you want to put like a line going down for his mouth, you can definitely do that. A lot of people want to have a mouth. Sometimes I'll put a mouth and I'll go like half circle type thing, you know. Okay, so that's going to go right there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to check it, make sure it still stands. Okay, still stands. Okay, and really you don't want to be moving it around after that. I think he's so cute. He is adorable. Isn't he adorable? That's the boy. Here comes the girly. Okay, so I said I was going to put on here. So let's try doing this, putting on here. And there we go. Okay. Kind of spread it around a little bit. I'm just spreading now. I'm not putting more glue. I'm kind of just spreading it around. Okay, then put your piece down and a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then I'm going to make sure it stands. Okay, so need to make sure he stands. Oops, I just moved his nose. Get back there. That was not what I meant to do. Her nose. I want to make sure it stands. Okay, perfect, right there. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that they're standing, and then we're going to put in the ears. There's an ear. Sometimes you have to press hard, and then we'll make sure it's still standing. If you wanted to do this bow a different color, you can. We just kind of want it to be a festive green color. But you can totally do it any color you want. You could do it dragon fruit for Karen Ramako. Okay, bow's going to go right there. She is adorable. I am loving this. I am loving these two little sitters. Reindeer shelf sitters are adorable. Okay, all right, so we have 1 and 2 right there. What do you guys think? I think they're so cute. Now, if you want to do their cheeks different, so they're not as bright, you can definitely do that. I probably will use a different color on the rest of mine. I'll probably use more of a pinkish color. There's a close-up for you guys. I think they are adorable. And the cheeks are not, in person, the cheeks aren't as bright as they look on the screen. They're actually a lot lighter, and the nose really takes over. So there you go. Dragon fruit. Definitely dragon fruit for Karen. Okay, let me put you up to myself. And There we go. Okay, I'm going to stand them up, but then I'm going to lay them back down after that because I don't want them to, like all the little pieces, to start moving. Okay, so here they go. Just like this. They're kind of big. They're actually kind of big. It's funny. You wouldn't think that they would be that big, but they are. They're bigger than 5 inches, so they're more like almost 6 inches tall. So there we go. There they are. Adorable. I love them. I feel like they need a mouth. Yeah. Do you guys think they need a mouth? Who thinks they need a mouth? And should it be a straight mouth or a curved mouth? I mean, I can do them all different. I always have done a mouth on my reindeer. So when I do a mouth, I usually will go like that, like a little half. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I think a mouth. I think they need a mouth. Here, let's put this. Okay, so I think they need a mouth. I think that they need a mouth that goes like this. Okay, if I ruin it, I just do. So usually I will just go zoop, zoop. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go like that. One. And then go this way. Two. Just like that. I feel like they need a mouth. Curved mouth or straight. Curved mouth on one and straight on the other. Oh, yeah. Could totally do that. Okay. And you could do a big smile, but I think that would look silly. Okay, so we'll do just straight on her. Just like that. How's that? Okay, so that, I know I did thin. You can still see it. You can see it much better in person. Perfect. Okay, I thought so. It needed it, huh? It definitely needed it. Okay, so now it looks better, right? Now I think it looks better. Okay, making sure that I'm not moving it around. I don't want things to move and it not to stand up. Okay, so much better. Yeah, we all makes all the difference with the mouth. Absolutely. Okay, guys. All right. Let me go in a little bit so that my head isn't chopped off. No, she needs curved. Both curved. Oh, I actually like it where she's kind of got a surprise. Yeah. Either way. All right, so I don't know. I have 10 of each to do for my craft show. I'll probably just do a variety, and then people can choose what they like, right? And I could do hers curved and his straight. I don't know. So, all right, guys. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be on in the late afternoon. Okay, so don't look for me in the morning. I won't be on in the morning tomorrow. If you have questions, I'm going to get these posted. They will be posted as a kit. You can purchase these and do your own little reindeer, guys. All right, I love them. If you love them, give me some hearts. I'm going to give myself some hearts really quick because that is important to Facebook. So you're going to resize for the frame. Yes, I will resize, and then it'll just be like the one layer on there so that they can go in the 5x5 frame. Yes, I will do that for sure. And look at the light. Can you see the light coming through? That's the light shining right onto there from my window. It's bright outside. Okay, I'm going to give myself some hearts because Facebook loves that. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.